Online. Great match. Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
I'm ready.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Nothing but air for the impact. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. Those aren't working here. These two fighters are perfectly synced. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. The super art finds its mark. Player one turned this right around with that super. Knockdown. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out?
You're mine.
Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Heading into the endgame now, it's getting tense. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Showing some real tenacity. It's a good spot to use the super. Each hit is so important. KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Hits them with a stop and bow. Watch out! Typhoon coming through! Player one has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Looking for a chance, they can't squander this punish counter chance. Wow, that's some big-time damage there. Player two crowns him from above, closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting. Sets up with the jump in. Gotta do better than that. Solid anti-air. Ooh, what a smart blow. Whirlwind shot. Looking for a hole. Shoots their shot. Punish counter on the action. Super receive kick. Pro is aiming for max CPM here. Will this super art do anything? My girl's flying. Okay, here, nothing stops this train. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Arabian Nights, they are done. Player two was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. This could lead to some big damage. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player two chases them down. Oh! Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Burnout is triggered. And a super activation. Look nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Projectile to try and change the situation. Player two has the life advantage. Lays down a rope, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Risky up-close scrap still burnout activates. Player one in dire straits with burnout. A quick breather. They are really going at each other, experiencing burnout. They're both driveless. This is gonna get messy. A jump, a super art.
Great Desert Storm!
Player one has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win? What a finish! Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a
a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
I'm ready.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Whoa, hold on.
Here we go.
Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Good parry there, and player one is just about out of drive after that. Pressuring them in the corner. What are they thinking here? Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Gets out of the corner. Neither fighter can rely on their drive anymore. Taking stock. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Takes the chance with a super art connect. The Thunderbird strikes true. Knockdown experiencing burnout. They're both out of drive gauge. Will they press on or wait it out? KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Picks the drive reversal. Who's going to start things off? Jumps? Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. What'll happen here? Dashes forward. Showing some real tenacity. Going on the offensive? Uses the gauge for a super arm. The super doesn't hit. Experiencing burnout. Looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. They're thinking of scoring big off this gauge use. Low heavy. Oh man, the low. A quick breather. Barely blocks the jump in. Now they can use drive. Any mistake. Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? Quick medium poke. That drive rush. The drive gave what a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Forcefully closes the gap. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. What are they thinking here? Player one chases them down. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? The grab misses. Can't tech the throw. Player one in trouble with no drive. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Springs forward with the drive rush. Quick breather. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Who will capitalize on an opening first? Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Sneaks in the throw. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player one will hit them with a stop and drop. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. It's a good spot to use the super. Is this gonna kill?
Locked on.
The super art doesn't kill. They gotta finishes them with a drive impact. Player two took no time to finish that fight.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. The jump-in is denied. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Player one has the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Big counter. Taking stock. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drop KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Will that drive impact get punished? And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Goes end to end with a breezing hop. Nice damage. Medium kick. Player 2 was completely shut out in that last round. They really need to think about whether to press on with their current game plan or change up their playstyle a bit. Throw leaves them wide open. Knockdown and player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Player 2 is working with a better game. Oh, reversal! Jumps. Nice read with a cannon spike. Charges forward. Gets him with a Euro step. Crowns him from above. Ooh, what a smart throw. Full top, the low kick hits. Drops him hard. Breaks through with the throw. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters.
comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Throws him down. Lots of aggression from both sides. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. Player one can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. All right, will this super art connect? How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Does a good job of pushing back. Okay, creating some space here. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Parries the attack. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Holds out with the block. Burnout activates. They were expecting that drive impact. Excellent block to shut out the impact. Just goes for it at this range. The super doesn't hit. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. This unleashes up big damage. Throws them. Grabs and throws them away. Side switch in the corner. Are we gonna see if connects with the throw? Player 2 reads them like a book and takes them out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Finds the target. Oh, what's this? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Up for the freezing hawk. The super art's there. What's come? Impact squashed. Uses the impact to shave off some of their drive hits. Wow, sat and waited for this opening. Punish counter on reaction. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Starts with whirlwind. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They got it. Nothing stops this train. Player 1. No! Critical art now?
Here comes
This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Noticeable.
Here comes the boom! Up for the freezing hawk. Pops off the tank and scores the win.
Player 2
Really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Throws him down. Player 1 with the life lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Nails the anti-air. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can. They can't squander this punish counter chance. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Player 1 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Sneaks in the throw. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Grabs them, going on the offensive. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Player 1 in dire straits with turn and hits them with a stopping block. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. A quick breather. Not much the low. This can lead to some big damage. Life lead closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff.
Willie wins.
Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Nails the anti-air. Starts off zoning with fireballs. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Player 2 chases them down. All right, what's coming up next? Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Watch out! Typhoon coming through! Takes a trip. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Oh god, this is tense. They kept a close eye on the skies and it paid off. Good reactions then. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps in. Oh, says no to the impact. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is the time to use fireball. Drops them. Anti-air in the clutch. Just goes for it at this range. That's not gonna hit. Both fighters are hurting. What's gonna happen? Drops them from the air. Turns out. Impact squash. Looking for a hold. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Striker flatlines them. Player 1 gets the win in a...
Choose a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Still slugging it out here. With the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Sticks the combo. Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Lands the forward throw. The corner pressure continues. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. What a clutch side switch there. Springs forward with a drive rush. But experiencing burnout. Watch out! Typhoon coming through. Burnout activates. They're both driveless. This is gonna get messy. The drive's off the table. What else have they got? Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Looking for a chance. Just what they were after. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Blows him. What's next? The super armor does its job. There's a point switch. Takes a trip. Player 1 chases him down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Whiffs the throw. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The jump in is denied. Taking stock. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Mexican Typhoon! Not experiencing burnout. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. Player 1 has depleted their drive game, but they are still within range to prepare. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Hits them with a stopping bomb. Will gain control of the match in the early go. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until they're going for the super arc. The super doesn't hit. Player 1 is working with a better get, experiencing burnout. The path to a win looks very tough here. And I don't know if got him up against the wall and the stun KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like the wave charges forward. Jump, crowns him from above. Connects with the throw. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. All the throw connects. Both sides getting ready. Player, perfect execution with the anti-air. Medium kick into. What are they gonna do? What now? Medium kick. Impact counter! Ooh, that's so sick! Oh, putting the cherry on top! Uh-oh, this could really tip the scales! A real test of reversal! Dangerous range here. No heavy! What will be the follow-up here? Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. Ooh, crushes the shin! Perfect damage calculation! No doubt about it! They are done! Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the...
A new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
I'm ready.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Hits back with a well-placed drive reversal. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. No good up high. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. From up above. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Knockdown. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Got their eye on the air. That's some big juicy damage on that. Gets Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. In very solid tomahawk buster. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Spends some drive gauge on the reversal. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. They're going for the super arc. The Thunderbird strikes true. A quick breather, charges forward. Player 2 gets him with a Euro step. Knocks him out of the air. Drops him from the air. Buffs up. You've got to be experiencing burnout. Solid anti-air. Throws him. Player 1 has depleted the crowns him from above. Oh my, what a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Who will come out on the strong super hard incoming? Bring in the heat! Scared money don't make no money. Spends it all for the Shinryu rip-up! This is it! Who's gonna take... Ooh, what a smart throw! Will this super art do anything? Jumps! Here comes the corner pressure. Player 1 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Excellent damage on that. Low heavy, but no go. They gotta take that reversal. Burns out. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Oh, they switch sides. The big jamma! Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that bloodbath. Very solid tomahawk buster. Burnout activates. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Player 2 chases them down. Throws them to negate the block. Goes for the super art. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The jump-in is denied. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Uses the target combo as a filler. Oh, they're in the corner now, experiencing burnout. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Rent it cleanly. That's what happens when you capitalize on...
A new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Blocks the jump in. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? They need to hold out. Sticks the combo. Knockdown. Holds out with the block. Does a good job of pushing back. Gets him. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Big, low, reaching heavy. Are we going to see some fireworks here? That drive impact is blocked. Forcefully closes the gap. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. That combo hits him with a stop and bop. Oh, what's this?
They can't squander this punish counter chance.
Oh, they're in the clutch super art? The super doesn't hit. Taking him up with the level 2 super, Thunderbird. It charges forward. Sets up with the jump in. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Still slugging it out as his rank goes for it and puts them down with the impact. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Down to the wire. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Decent damage. What's next? Player 1 chases him down. Knockdown. I can't keep track of these corner switches. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. That drive impact is blocked. Burnout is triggered. All right, what's coming up next? Holds out with the block. quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
Up you go!
Gets the counter hit throw. Life lead opens up. Jumps? What'll happen here? There's a change of sides. Misses the grab. Wins out in the battle of the skies. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Checks him with a projectile. Picks the drive reversal. Spends some drive gauge on the reversal. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Takes a trip. Still slugging it out as it takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. What'll happen here? Hits him with a stop and pop. Player 1, the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Going in, they return to center stage. Starts with Whirl, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Whirlwind charges forward. Are they trying to bait each other into making a crown them from above? One player is in burnout state. Is it time that he's gonna kill? No doubt about it. Closes it out. Player 1 is a force.
Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Goes air to deny them a chance. They're on the lookout for jumping. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Had the radar up and running. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Holds out with the block. Life lead opens up. Connects with medium kick. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. With this super art connect, goes end to end with a blazing hawk. Nice damage. Can then in your face with the SRK. Springs forward with a drive rush. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Play experiencing burnout. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Ooh, what a smart throw! What'll happen here? Pumps the brakes on the impact. Anti-air in the front. Player 2 needs burns out. Oh yeah. Super art to show him what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Player 1, that girl is flying. What now? What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. A jump? That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Drives it back, misses. Experiencing burnout. Jump! Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. All in with a rush. Amazing. Their back closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Brush that off and keep going. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Can't tech the throw. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. With the life freezing hot! In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. What'll happen here? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Both fighters planning something? Dashes for KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps? Jumps in, brushes that off and keeps going. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished.
In your face with the SRK.
Now, that's not gonna hit. Jumps up. Goes for the jump in. Connects with medium kick. Lays down a whirlwind. Hits them with a stop and bop. Drops them. Like, gotta do better than that. Can they create an opportunity? Burnout activates. A quick breather. Dangerous range here.
Crowns them from above. Off for the freezing hop.
They gotta dig down deep here. They both decide to ease the tension and back off. Closes it out. Player 2
gets the win in a convincing fashion.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? They block the overhead, and plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Can they outlast it? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Still slugging it out here. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Steps in for the throw. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Had the radar up and running. The grab misses. Digs in deep to get that drive in. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. What'll happen here? Jumps? Experiencing burnout. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Checking their reactions with a fireball? Throws them to negate the block. The jump in is denied. Still slugging it out at this range. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. Player 2 will need to play it. The super doesn't hit. Player 1 is experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this game. They're going for the super art. Freezing hard. The path to a win looks very much super art. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Fire! Absolutely relentless. Oh man, this is a scary range. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 can't use any drive boost. Flatlines us. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. From upstairs. Oh, the throw connects. That throw will do some good damage. Drops them hard. Risky up-close scrap still going. Gets the counter hit. Jumps. The throw is denied. Huge chance after that wall splat. A back throw for damage and vital positioning. Drive rush. Player 2 can't use drive anymore.
All in with a rush.
Drops them. Here's, oh my God, Rock Super. Are you kidding me? Player 1 really had to fight.
challenger.
We are about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top?
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Neither of them willing to back off here. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. What goes for the super art?
Goes end to end with a breezing hop.
What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Can't tech the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Both fighters planning something? Buffs up. Okay, creating some going on the offensive? Genius read. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Drive
Goes end to end with a breezing hop. Nice damage.
experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Here comes the corner pressure. Burns out. What now?
Crowns him from above. Wraps it up with a throw.
Player 1 showed they are truly the best of the best. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Long low attack hits. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Still slugging it out here. What's the play here? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. How will they get out of this jam? Both sides need to decide. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Condor Wind is fully stocked now. Lily's neutral game is now even more dangerous. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the charges forward. Can't tech the throw? What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
Goes end to end with a breezing hop. Nice damage.
Now, can they finish the job? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Can they keep on him? Big up a super art. Breezing hop. Ah, burnout activates. A quick breather. Player crowns him from above. Here comes the corner pressure. Tomahawk Buster to shut him down. Jump. This is gonna hurt. What now? Player 1 can't hop. Flatlines him. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. What are they thinking here? Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Can they outlast it? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop it. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. Both fighters have no meter. Who's going to make the first move? What's the play here? Will this super art connect? Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Is it time to go on the offensive, or will they try to turtle up? Goes for the super art? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Strings it all together. Heading into the endgame now. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Condor Wind is fully stocked now. Lily's neutral game is now even more dangerous. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. At this range, many attacks can connect. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Goes end to end with a freezing hop. Nice damage. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnup. This can lead to some big damage. What'll happen here? Can they create an opportunity for themselves to see and whiffs? They're wide open. Perfect execution with KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Manages to block the jump-in attack. Going on the offensive? Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Both sides getting ready. The jump-in is denied. They're in range. We gonna see a jump-in? A dash? Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Full stock on the Condor Wind. Gotta watch for a sudden. This can lead to some big damage. Raw super art incoming. Lily said, welcome to the club. What's next? A jump in? One step ahead of that. I can't believe it. Will this super art do anything? They are done. Player 1 comes away with the win.
Comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Nowhere to run. My pleasure.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
My chance.
The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player 2 doesn't have... This is a huge chance to make them feel it. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? In a dire situation, they can't afford... Will this super art connect? Goes end-to-end with a breezing hop. Nice damage. Decides to puff up while they can. Both fighters planning something? Who will capitalize on an opening first? KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Misses the drive impact. Hits them with a stop and block. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Anti-air drops him. Finishes with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Connects with medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocks it. bolts, low heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go. Keeps him out.
Nothing stops this train. Oh, putting the cherry on top.
Uh-oh, this could really tip the scales. Player 2,
Flipping the script with a turnaround.
all the throw connects.
Gets the side flip. Punish counter on reaction. Hooks up. This is going to deal some big damage.
Player 1 connects with the throw. Amazing.
Taps into the feng shui engine. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? Lily said, welcome to the club. Oh, it's enough.
Player 2
Was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that runback. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Jump. Smart play with the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jump KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Did well to get the buff in there. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Jumps in. Won't play their game. Says no with the overdrive 10 anymore. The super doesn't hit. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can going on the offensive? Going in? Smart play with the throw. Springs forward with the drive rush. Goes air to air and takes their turn. The throw missed.
The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage.
Player 1 not going anywhere. Amazing. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. This can lead to some big damage.
Are we gonna see a comeback here? Crowns them from above.
No lapse in judgment goes unpunished. Last round, people.
Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. What an opening statement there.
Ooh, what a smart throw. Player and whips. They're wide open. Handle with care. You can't drop drive impacts. Turns out.
Oh, putting the cherry on top. Up for the freezing hop.
Player 2 is looking. The drive impact doesn't work.
Crowns them from above.
The jump-in is denied. Quick medium poke. Noticeable life. Drive in fact misses. A single hit will do it. Somehow cross super hard income. Closes it out. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Practice. First online. Great match.